problem solvers.
Isn't
that
it?
when
Yeah.
you find that that solution, it means a lot. And this is also one of those. So let's talk about sunscreen. Yay. Nobody's favorite subject, right?
Sunscreen and deodorant. What a morning.
But these are the things we need. And we know we need to protect our skin from the sun. Usually using just a standalone sunscreen is usually not what we reach for. So the team at Beekman said, I'm gonna make it in a way that it is not just a sunscreen SPF of 43, even though it is. It's also your primer. It also gives you a tinted color. It also helps to nourish and moisturize your skin. You're getting all of this today on sale and free shipping, and you can get it on AutoShip. And all you do is choose your shade, and these shades are very forgiving, so just get in the range and it's gonna be right for you. First off, let's talk about shades, and I'll let you know some of the shades that were on AutoShip are already gone. Okay, so let's start with helping me choose my shade, starting there with fair.
Okay, so fair is going to be, think Nicole Kidman, like the fairest of fair skin. Light is going to be if you easily burn. Medium is always the #1 seller. I am a medium in the winter. I am a tan right now. Andrea, are you a medium? Okay, Suzanne?
Medium.
Okay, so Andrea, our model, is a medium. Suzanne is tan, I am tan. Deep is gonna be for obviously the deeper tones. Rich is gonna be a more copper base like Debbie.
And I'm rich.
Where's rich? Okay, you do rich. And then deepest is gonna be the darkest shade that we have. They're extremely forgiving. Don't stress. The normal foundation shade that you buy, kind of coordinated to that. If you can swing 2 of them, try to buy 2 and then you can mix them, because as we fluctuate throughout the year, our skin tone changes just a little bit. But medium is usually the first one to sell out.
Yes, very much so. And I will tell you, in the rich and the deep, AutoShip are pretty much completely gone, okay? So let's talk. So this is one that everybody, I don't know anybody who's used it, who doesn't not only love it, but rave about it.
Yeah, it does. This is one of those, I call it a gotcha product, that if this is the first thing that you buy from Beekman 1802, you'll come back, you'll be like, all right, I'm buying everything, because it exceeds expectation over and over and over. First and foremost, you're getting full broad spectrum protection, an SPF of 43. So you're getting protection from the UVA and the UVB rays, sun, burn protection, and the cancer-causing rays. We're shaking it, and I want you to really, really shake it. Give it like a good 30 seconds. I don't know if you can hear the bead in there from home, because there's a pigment in here. We are mineral-based sunscreen, so there's no chemicals. This is completely clean beauty. When I open this and I put it on, you're gonna see absolutely gorgeous. So this is goat's milk. This is a primer. This is a skincare serum. This is pigment. And when I rub it in, even though it is all natural and it is that mineral base, you can see how it just blends like a second skin. And it's got it, like, I always look at this and I say, my foundation could never. This gives that glass, beautiful, 25-year-old skin. You know, when you see like even younger, like when you see children and their skin looks like it's candlelit, it's glowing from within. That's what this looks like on the skin.
It really does. And it's
gorgeous.
Just lightweight, and it's just, you don't feel it. And isn't this the perfect time? You use it all the time, but especially now, this is your perfect time to go ahead and try it. And Andrea, I see, again, you said you're using the medium, right?
I can use the tan, and exactly like you said, it's buildable, it's blendable, so don't be afraid of picking the wrong color. You can usually go with a couple. And I just want to show you a little beauty hack that I tried. I tried the deep or the rich sometimes right in here. If I want a little pop of color on my cheeks, look at that. But I'm still getting the sun protection, and it's also just an easy way to just stick with one product, 1 or 2 products, and you now have your whole face protected from the sun, looking dewy, looking glowy, and you don't even need makeup.
So
look at that.
Pretty.
Do
you see that?
That rich color is
and you
the
wouldn't think
perfect,
that
it's the
would
perfect
match.
bronzer.
I
Because it's like
tell
a copper, it's such a
Look at
gorgeous
that.
coppery shade.
Look at that. And it's still SPF.
Yes.
And it's the same product. Because you know, sometimes the more products we use and layer, they kind of don't play well together because they're so different. They're different formulations and everything. So if you did want to choose your shade for overall, and then choose the rich so that you can get a little bit of that bronze effect. How fantastic are you? I will tell you, though, if you do want the rich, we only have 185 of those remaining in the single ship. So now would be the time to make that decision. And it's just a couple of drops. I've had my bottle for a long time.
It lasts a very, very long time. I'm gonna put a drop of the rich on, and I'm gonna mix it with a drop of the medium. So from
Okay.
home, you can see.
Okay, and if I did want to, maybe I was getting a couple of these, Heather,
Yes.
what's the shelf life on these?
Oh, shelf life, I believe, is 2 years.
Okay.
Unopened.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a drop of, so here's the tan, here's the medium, here's the rich. I'll do just a drop, if you wanna see kind of the color difference.
Okay.
And then there's that rich.
Yes.
So there's,
Oh, those are all pretty together.
yeah, aren't they? Medium, tan, and rich. Now watch this.
Oh, you just cocktail them together.
You blend them together, and I mean, it's like, this is the most goof-proof.
Oh,
I feel like we should just relabel this and call it foundation and just be like, it's the most goof-proof, beautiful makeup. Look at the coverage. It doesn't even look like I have anything on.
No.
It's stunning on the
It's
skin.
seamless, and it looks like skin.
It does, it looks just like skin. And if you want it a
Yes.
little deeper, this is why I love the rich so much. It's so
Yes.
hard to find a copper base, like very just natural warm.
Right.
It's not gonna be orange, it's just gonna go a little bit
Just
like
warm it up.
a shade deeper. And now,
Oh, so nice. It just gets better and better. I'm telling you.
it's such a pretty product on the skin.
It is. It is one of those products that you didn't know that you were going to love so much. And I think part of it is because we do get really, I was saying autopilot earlier, we get used to just using the same old thing. And then when the weather is warm, is really hot outside, then we just don't put anything on our face because we say, well, I can't go out when it's humid and 90 degrees in a face filled with makeup.
Yes.
But I still need my SPF, and to be honest, I still would like to have a little bit more of an evened out look. You can see, and remember, the girls, this is high definition. They don't have other makeup on.
Yeah.
This is just how good their skin looks with this tint, with this primer. So I want you to go ahead and try it. I'm the rich. I put a couple drops on my hand, and when it comes to foundations, I will be totally honest, or when it comes to skin tone colors, I am super skeptical because they don't always work, right? But this, I pop it on, I rub it in, and this is that rich, I rub, it feels good, it just feels gentle. It gives me just a beautiful
Look at the glow,
kind of
like
glow.
that radiance.
Do you see that?
How dewy your skin looks.
And that's not cakey. And it's clean.
Yeah,
and it's clean.
oh, I
beauty.
forgot the most important part. 90% of visible aging comes from the sun and damaging effects from the environment. 90%.
Wow.
That's a huge number. So if you're not protecting your skin, I mean, what is it all for? All the eye creams, all the serums, all the moisturizers. This is an essential part of a daily skincare program.
SPF 43 every time you use it. Go ahead and pick yours up. If you want a couple of colors, do that while it's on sale, and that's 008763. If you're loading up your shopping cart like I was doing before the show, then good on you. All right, but I just want to make sure that you get the shades that you're after before they are gone. And we do have those on AutoShip, as long as there are spaces available there. Something else, and the funny thing is, here at HSN, I get a chance to try a lot of products.